So is it saying you can't take photos or videos of people wearing lingerie, or is it lingerie is prohibited?
Lingerie is prohibited.
My point is, when you update it, why can't you leave the car?
That's a great point. I don't know.
Elon, what are we doing?
He kissed the lips. He said it.
I didn't say that. I did never kiss the lips before, but I wouldn't be above it.
Danny!
Oh my God.
In many ways, do not understand the care and, I don't know.
What are you about to say?
What's going on here?
I don't understand, okay, here we go. Welcome back to the Picket Boys podcast.
Ooh, hated every part of that.
Was that an
that about?
impression?
Yeah, was that an impression?
No, it was just something that came out of me. I felt it, and I went with it.
Okay, well, keep doing that. Maybe one of them will hit. Love
You've
that.
got JT here and the thief.
Thief.
You're wearing my hat, bitch.
First of all, you're not a.
Oh, that's yours.
You're
Yeah.
not a. That's why. Not gonna insult the hat. You're a Yankees fan. You're not a Yankees fan, and I don't even think you know what the other team
the
is.
Dodgers.
So you don't
two
deserve
teams
this.
I hate.
All right. So and you rep them. It's fucking weird.
This is this is the people I hate hat.
This is
Really?
people I hate hat.
Yeah. That's just that.
I can't wait for the next hat Danny comes in. All right, fine. Danny wears hats only of the things he hates.
And
so I can't wait to see it.
if you're a Yankees fan, then you shouldn't really be wearing the Dodgers because they're enemies.
Yeah, it's them beating up this guy.
Ooh, so you need like a lesser than or equal to.
Yeah,
sign
I have.
on there.
I'm gonna Sharpie it in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that right after this.
See, I thought you just like to fence sit because you also have a from way back in the day, a May Mac hat, which is Mayweather versus McGregor. You have both of them. It doesn't pick a side.
I'm pretty sure that just came when you buy the pay-per-view. And I think that just came.
Oh, there you go.
So we watched it in the yard.
They should let you pick.
They should let you pick. Also, Mac May is way worse than May Mac. That's Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, the boxing match from like
Yeah,
2016.
I hate the abbreviations there, honestly. Maymac.
It has to be the first three for sure.
No, I know. Just makes it sound like an
Because then it would be
airport.
MCG. That's for McGregor. That's terrible. It's got to be Mac. The Mystic Mac.
Just put Mayweather and McGregor on the same hat.
No, that's too many letters, dude.
We'll put their faces.
That's even worse. Even
And
worse.
little boxing gloves.
Yeah, little boxing gloves.
I'll tell you what, if they had a little men, like they were tiny, not their faces, but little bodies, like that or something, like Mike Tyson.
Oh, like
One
video
Punch.
game little.
Yeah, something like that.
Those would be two. That would be
Still
cute.
wouldn't have worn them.
Anyway, how's your day? How's your week been? Since the last time we talked.
So,
Since last
okay.
week.
I mean, that's what we do here, right?
All right, so I
We
need
recount our week.
I got it. Danny, how was your week?
That's not what I want. That's not what I'm saying.
What
at all.
happened?
What happened,
That's
Danny?
not what I'm saying
What
at
happened?
all.
Out.
Nothing happened.
Everyone knows someone like that. They ask you about, oh wow, your shoes look really nice, and all you know is that they want you to ask about their shoes.
I had
These?
I
Yeah.
had a very just regular week. Nothing special. I just wanted to know. Sorry, I want to know about my friends.
I don't believe
and their lives.
I don't believe you.
But I was on the subway.
I knew it. I knew it.
I was on the subway, and I had a very authentically New York experience.
You saw
Okay.
a rat.
Well, no, that's everybody has those.
Right.
But first of all, the subway car I'm on, if there was a play, if this whole scene was a play, this would be like the stereotypical cast of New Yorkers. Real mixed bag of people, all different races, all different obviously careers, and it's just a very New York group of people.
Were you the lead in this play?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Either way, so the train opens and a woman starts to walk onto the train.
She's the lead.
You maybe. But can you please? A woman starts to walk onto the train and you can see she's holding two kids' hands.
All right.
And she walks in and something falls and she screams bloody murder.
Jesus.
And everybody thinks, oh my God, the child fell into the thing. And so all the New Yorkers spring into action. People go to hold the door. Some guy was about to pull the emergency brake.
Fair.
And then everybody realized that she had just dropped her phone down there.
Ooh.
And so it was just such a great, I don't know. It was such a great example that New Yorkers, when there's an actual thing, will come together.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they learned it was her phone, they were like, get off the train. Somebody will get it. Somebody who works here will get it after the train leaves. Get the hell out of here.
New York is such a place where it goes from we need to help everybody to get the fuck out of my way.
The train is trying to move. And it
like-
was just the duality of New Yorkers, and I loved it.
That's beautiful.
I loved it.
That's beautiful. What would that play be called?
I don't know. Trouble on the Tracks.
All right. We can
a little-
workshop
a little on
that.
the nose.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
workshop
I'm
that.
sorry.
We
It's
can
a little
workshop-
derivative, actually.
Also, by the way, that lady, unbelievably the lead. Unbelievably the lead.
Well, and then afterwards, like it closed, the subway doors closed. She went off, and everybody was just like talking like they all knew each other. Like, oh my god, I thought the baby fell. He was like, I thought the baby fell too. Like I was about to pull the brake, and then it was just a nice moment of camaraderie and then anger together.
Yeah.
What did you do to help?
Just watch.
I knew
watch.
I knew it.
You've been in New York all your life. How are you
knew
not
it.
one of the people?
To be fair, I could have stopped the train. Like if it was actually the baby.
What are you gonna do?
I was
Like the
because
brake?
I was standing by the door, so I could have just body blocked the door, and then the train can't leave.
Just Danny's getting sandwiched
Yeah,
by
I
the
mean,
door.
if it would just save a child, that would be a fine thing for me to do.
Did
You're
you-
not gonna crush you.
Were you under the impression at all at first that it was a baby?
Oh, for sure.
So you didn't.
This
so,
woman
so you didn't do
screamed.
it.
Again, I was right by an open door, so if it was tried to close and there was a problem, I would have stuck my leg out. You know,
What was the big reveal, by the way?
That it was her phone.
Like how?
the
Like how
child
did-
walked into the train,
and then did anyone go like,
and then
oh, was there another child? And then did she say, oh no,
she
it's
was
my
like,
phone.
"Oh my god, my phone!" And then that's when everybody turned against her. I went,
Okay.
"Get off the train! Get somebody from the MTA. They'll help you later."
Now they're just going, stupid bitch.
Yeah, but that was my story, and I thought it was nice. It's just nice to see the humanity in people sometimes. You know, it's like a child was in danger, and all of these strangers like really did jump into action to help them.
Children for sure. Children. Everyone hops.
And I
in.
think if it was a person who's dropped, their leg in, they would have helped.
Yeah, but I feel like slightly less people. My
Maybe.
point is, you're getting the maximum amount of people at child,
But yeah,
and not even all of them
and
sometimes.
it's it's like it's a restored faith in humanity moment.
And yours was low.
Yeah, at the time maybe it was low, a little bit low.
Gotcha.
But have you ever guys thought about like, whenever I walk over like a sewer grate and I have my phone, I'm like, okay, don't drop this, don't drop this. That would suck to drop it in a sewer grate.
There are a lot of times where we're trying to find parking spots, and if it's over a sewer grate, I go, let's just find another spot.
As soon as you open the door, phone out the
The
pocket.
danger of opening your door when you're in a car and your life falling out of your pockets is so high, and it's happened to me twice, and I'm not doing it again.
I will say, one thing that I think I overlook is that my car has the key fob, so you don't need to actually like when you walk close to the door, you just get to open it, and
Right.
then you can just press the button and start it.
Right.
It kind of feels like magic. It's like I've never put a key in. Like if when I just walk up to it, it opens. It feels like just kind of open sesame magic car, and I love that.
I saw a video. We might need you to look this up. I saw a video of so Tesla, right? I saw a video of this girl that accidentally started updating the car while she was in it, and she couldn't get out of it. Like you can't get out of the car when it's updating. You're not supposed to update it while you're inside. And it was, it's starting to get summer, and she was sweating and she was panicking. Like, I hope I have enough oxygen left. I don't know if that's how that works in a car. Yeah, right there. 2 weeks ago.
Guys, I'm literally a moron. I'm a moron. Updating my car. By the way, it's been updating for the past 30 minutes. It says it's only supposed to chart or update for 24 minutes. And when your car is updating, you are stuck in your car if you activate it when you're in here. So I did that, and now I'm stuck in my car, literally dripping sweat. And inside my car, it's 103 degrees. So I'm slightly freaking out. I hope I don't run out of air. I can't open up the doors
All
or
right,
the
that's
windows.
enough. That's enough. But
There are also
You getting
ways.
claustrophobic?
no, it's just like we don't got to watch a minute of her complaining that this dumbass got trapped in a car.
If she really wanted to, she could get out. You pull the back seat down and then go through the trunk.
Dude, that is just so much work.
I mean,
Isn't the trunk
but
locked?
if you're dying,
No.
the trunk every trunk.
Yeah.
I think it's a safety.
I'll tell you
thing.
what.
You have to have a glow in the dark little.
Knowing the Tesla, maybe they don't have that. Besides the point, I'm saying just the fact that because I'm updating my car. By the way, let me say that again. Updating my car, I need to now go out through the trunk. It's like that doesn't make any sense. Why does it have to be airtight sealed? Like we're going into space.
That's a mode it has. It's not always airtight. sealed.
My point is, when you update it, why can't you leave the car?
That's a great point. I don't know.
Elon, what are we doing?
Wait, why were they recalled?
Oh, Cybertrucks were just recalled because there's a front panel. There's a cover on the gas pedal that can slide up and get stuck at like 100% acceleration.
Oh, okay.
And so they recalled them all.
Wait, and not for the finger chopping?
It wasn't for the finger chop.
Yeah,
So that
the
they
vid-
can-
like the
I mean, I think they should definitely fix that because they're all fancy and they have all these sensors or whatever. But there are also some things just like if you're a dumbass, you're a dumbass. Like don't put your finger in a thing that's closing. That could work because I could chop off my finger on any car
Yeah.
if I tried hard enough.
I don't think you'd have to even try that hard. I think you're right.
Yeah, just fucking slam a door on your finger.
There it is. Nick did that to me once. Didn't
Yeah, I've
break
done
it.
that. It didn't come off.
And it didn't break it. Thought it was broken.
See, I think if you actually really want your finger to come off, you put your finger.
Let's not tell people how to chop off their
you
fingers.
put your finger in when the door is open, in the edge,
For
the
sure.
corner of
Yeah,
the door.
like
and
the
then you slam
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Because
I'll keep that in mind.
when you're pulling on the handle, the door that when it swings out, that part's kind of soft. The hinge part, that's a hard boy. That's a hard boy.
Oh, it's coming off if you put it there.
No, that's where I got slammed in, and it was
No,
it's kind
no,
of cushiony.
where you said.
Oh, the
In the
hinge part,
hinge,
which
yeah,
where he said.
where he said.
Yeah, yeah.
That it's coming off.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not. I don't think it's surviving there.
Also, there's something about force, the forces on the hinge point are larger than the swinging part, something like that.
What?
I don't know.
Why did that even
That's
matter?
for scientists to
why,
figure out.
Why did that even?
The point is, don't put your fingers near anything that's closing.
I heard that if your pinky gets cut off, they don't even reattach it, but I don't think that's true.
Why not?
No,
If I have it,
wait, maybe it's pinky toe
that might be
because
true.
they're like, I think so useless. Who cares?
I heard that, but then I also read something that if you lose your pinky, you lose 50% of your hand strength. I don't know if that's
That's
true.
definitely not. I don't
know if that's true.
In fucking when I used to take
this whole go like this and then
That's
go like
tough.
this. This entire
feels-
muscle is
feels-
like connected.
She's
No.
right. It feels so
It
good
is-
when you
it
do
is
this.
not 50% because we could go on the fucking bar right there and I could hang for way longer like this than I can like this.
Well, definitely not longer. Oh, you
No,
mean
no,
that?
Than just my pinky. So it's not 50%.
No, that's not fair. I don't think that's fair as something.
Okay, well,
Not
I
a fair
can hang.
metric.
I can hang for
Jason, if you lose your pinky, if you lose
It's
it, he
like
gets
the-
it every
it's not
time.
50%.
Bro,
Every
it's
time.
like the sum of your parts are greater than the whole type situation.
I still
Yes.
I do not buy that it is 50%.
Let's say
Do my test. Do my test.
Dude, it feels weak.
I'll
Do
say
my
that.
test.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
He's not doing the test.
I'll tell
You're
you
not
that-
doing it.
I don't know.
He's
what
not
you
doing
guys
the
are
test.
saying.
Squeeze.
Fucking pinkies out. What do you want?
Do
I
the
don't
test.
care.
Go
I don't-
like this.
I don't care about your test.
He's not doing the test because he knows.
The pinky finger and the ring finger act as a power bottom. What? First of all, I don't trust this
Jason-
scientist terminology.
Every time we ask Jason to look something up, he rolls his eyes, does it begrudgingly, and then just does the wrong. What are we doing?
This lady called it a power bottom, bro. You're gonna believe
She's
her?
a hand therapist.
Yeah.
She called it a power bottom. She sounds like a sex
A
therapist.
certified hand therapist.
Okay,
Also,
I'll tell you this.
What, maybe sex
Also,
therapists can know about it. What is that? Sex
certified
therapy's
hand
real.
therapist and a certified sex therapist. There's a middle of a Venn diagram there.
Just hand jobs. That's it.
Well, that's the middle.
I could give you a hand job without my pinky, and it would be just as good.
Okay,
Oh,
no.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yes, I could.
What did I just hear?
Yo, you're about 15 seconds behind in the
Fine,
combo,
fine.
and you're out of it now.
He was about to re-say it.
Well, he said if he gave me a hand job without a pinky, it would be just as good. I don't
Just
think
as
so.
good.
I don't think it'd be just as good.
It-
I don't think it'd be
That
just as good.
bottom force is.
Oh, so this metric it's about 50% pleasure of a hand job. You need the pinky for that. Oh yeah, pinkies.
This is the same.
This is quoting the
source.
same lady.
Yeah.
One lady said this, who's a sex therapist, and everyone buys it.
Maybe she's just right. You know, it just took one person to be completely
okay, I'll tell you
correct.
this. I'll tell you this. If you, first of all, this is making the pinky sound like the strongest finger.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's like I
It's
think
saying it accounts for 50% of the strength.
Before it said by digits. You know, it's like one digit you have 15%, then two digits you have like 25%. It goes up in different increments.
If you had to hang on a bar
Yes.
and you have to achieve the longest time hanging on it possible,
All right.
but I'm gonna cut off one of your fingers before you do it.
Right.
Which one are you cutting?
middle finger.
That's crazy. The middle finger is so long and so strong. That's crazy. You're not gonna choose the pinky.
No.
It is not strong. It's a lie. She's
Do
a
my
liar.
test. Do my test.
I'll do it.
Do the test.
No, you're not doing
Go
it.
like this.
Dude,
go
it
like
doesn't
this.
feel as strong.
And you can't even do it. Go like this, and then close your
can I
hand
do?
and go like.
Wait, what am I not doing?
You got to go like this.
I'll tell you what,
This is
though.
what
The opening
this
close?
is what your grip strength is without your pinky, and now do it with the pinky. Oh, the grip.
I'll tell you what though, try to do
Now
it.
do it without the middle finger. Now
Yeah,
do it without the
do it without the middle finger.
Now do it.
It doesn't feel as good.
It feels way weaker.
Oh no, this feels weak. This feels stronger than the pinky
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Dude, there's a lot of meat here. Look at this meat.
Can you find any fucking scientist or something that's not Lori?
No, easy.
Fucking,
Losing the finger, the ring finger decreased grip strength by 21%.
See, that's not as much as the pinky.
Together,
JT.
losing the pinky and the ring finger decreased overall grip by 34% to 67%.
That's a
What
lot
does it
of
say about the
percent.
middle finger?
How about you do this? Look up the strongest finger. Like, what's the strongest finger? Look that up. No, not the thumb's not a finger. That's a thumb.
It definitely is not going to be the pinky.
And again, bro,
If you
it's
could press-
about the parts, the sum of the parts of the whole.
Strongest finger on your
I'm
hand.
going to put my thumb in your hole.
The middle finger was the most important contributor to grip strength. Well,
Thank
that's
you.
not great.
Thank you. That is exactly what I said.
That's not great.
30 seconds ago.
That's not great. Yeah, but see, you're arguing grip
The
strength.
No, he was
Wait,
arguing.
the next most- the next
no,
most-
it's stronger.
The next most important is the combination of the ring and little finger. So really, your pointer finger is the one to do here, according to
well, this says combination. So
again,
we're judging them separately. You don't get to combine. You don't get to combine.
and the other one says the pinky.
Also, you're just using one metric. You know, you're judging a fish how to climb a tree, not how to swim. It's not really fair here. It's not
How?
really fair here.
How?
Because you're judging just by grip strength or climbing strength, whatever it said. What did it say?
What are we judging?
Unclear.
Grip strength. I thought we were talking about grip strength the whole time.
The little finger was the weakest overall. You know what?
Thank
It's-
you.
You know, it's not about the strength.
Obviously.
It's not about the strength of the pinky. It's about what he contributes to the team.
It
JT.
is.
That's what you don't
They-
understand. It's
look,
about the team.
Go up. When they talk about the strongest finger, the middle, which is what Danny. Hold on. Danny said, "Oh, this is way weaker." It literally says it right there. Secondly, when they're talking about the next one, they're combining ring and little. Yes, if I get to choose 2 over 1, I'll choose 2.
But you're just denying the other study that we saw.
Michael
The
Jordan.
study was a fucking sex therapist.
Michael
It was the
Jordan
hand
couldn't
therapist.
win his rings by himself. That's what I'm saying. He needed a ring finger to wear them. Got it.
Look up this. Look up exactly what I want to see. Pinky finger strongest myth.
That's not fair. That's a loaded question.
But you
what
looked
are
up
you,
exactly.
my therapist?
You guys are looking up. Oh, pinky finger strongest.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go
Oh,
on
yeah,
Reddit.
some Reddit.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna go on Reddit.
check this because
We're gonna go on Reddit.
See what Bum Destroyer 23 says about it.
This is the same thing.
No, it's we're back at whatever her name was.
All right. Well,
No,
we have,
you got nothing. You got nothing either.
No, we
I
have a
know.
source that says what you guys say and a source that says what I say.
Yeah, but
I
ours
know
is
for
a
a
therapist.
fact it's about this muscle here. It's not about the pinky finger itself. It's about this whole entire clasping.
I'm
at the
pretty sure
bottom of
your
the
whole.
hand.
I'm pretty sure your whole grip strength is controlled by one muscle, the forearm. Yeah. You want to bet?
Do my test.
It's all the. I think all the fingers are connected to the one muscle, but they're all like have separate tendons and shit.
To the knee bone.
But the tendons matter, you know.
Well, yeah.
For sure, I didn't say it don't matter.
I
Everything
saw,
matters.
I saw something the other day that was like, it was a Michelangelo statue, and it was like, this is how we know Michelangelo like knew so much about anatomy, because the guy's pinky finger is up, and there is like a tendon that only reveals itself when your pinky finger is up.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That guy's a freak. Also, what they used to do was just go into the morgues and just prod and prod at cadavers and dead bodies. They were weird.
How else do you find out?
They don't. I'll tell you what. It would have looked just as good without knowing that the inside of a body works. That way.
No, it wouldn't
Suck
have.
me.
It wouldn't have had the
Suck me.
tendon.
I disagree with this. I also, in many ways, do not understand the, the care and, I don't know.
What are you about to say?
What's going on here?
I don't understand, like, the care and respect we give towards a dead body. It's literally just like a thing now.
Oh,
It's just like a sandbag.
I agree.
Okay.
Still gross.
Yeah, what is that-
It's still
what is that?
weird to go poke and prod.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's weird to go poke and prod if you're trying to learn. These people didn't have the internet. They
I-
didn't have.
There was
they didn't
nothing
have-
to do
they
back
didn't have-
That's true.
they had- half of the scientists
That's
didn't
true.
even think that we were not at the center of the Earth.
That's true. What?
Oh, it was half of the scientists didn't even believe that we were not at the center of the Earth. So that a bunch of scientists believed that we were the center of the Earth,
Center of the.
What?
the center of the solar system.
Oh
rather.
my
Sorry,
God! This guy.
Sorry.
Like,
The center of the solar system.
Because I gave
What
you.
is it? Heliocentric, something like that.
Ah, it's too big a word. I gave him like 3 whats, and he said the same thing. I went, okay,
sorry.
so I'm
The
hearing
center
it
of the
wrong.
solar system. So you couldn't believe anybody, and the only way
Who says we're not?
and the only way to do it is to just find out is to go poke and prod a dead body.
Who really?
Which, who cares?
But also,
The dead person doesn't care.
First of all,
Just gross.
how do they not care more about the dead body than who cares if we're at the center or not of the solar system? Who gives a shit about that? It's more about this fucking freak 3 houses down prodding my dead grandma so he could cut a marble.
I
It's
do
fucking
care more
weird.
about that
It's
than
fucking weird.
the solar system thing.
Well, the solar system, it determines a lot of other things.
Who cares? This guy
I think you have to care.
took Graham, poked her, and
Yeah.
then made a marble statue.
You're okay with poking Graham?
Yes,
Oh,
I don't
You
care.
care about the sun?
I do not care about a dead body. Like I don't care about it.
bet you'd care.
Chop it up, poke and prod it. Do it to mine, dude. A bunch of people. I don't know. Maybe it's half. A bunch of people get cremated. They literally burn the body. They burn the body. Why is that not disrespectful? But poking it for the sake of art and science is like what is this?
There's something pure about the cremation, but also I guarantee you'd care about a dead body if one ended up in like your closet.
Well, of course, that's not what I'm saying at all.
That's kind of what you're saying.
And what I'm saying is that I wouldn't care about like, oh, treat it with respect. I'd be like, get this thing out of here, throw it down the stairs,
No, you
put it in a
would-
garbage
you
bag.
would not touch
put it
that
in a
body.
garbage bag. I don't care.
You wouldn't touch it.
You wouldn't touch that body.
You wouldn't
A
touch it.
dead body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was in your closet?
If not, I mean, well, no, of course, that's because I'm afraid of the police. But if there was no police involved, I would absolutely throw that dead body in the trash.
Question.
Yes,
Are
I
you
would.
one of the sickos that like at a funeral you go and like
Yes.
kiss the body?
I'd kiss. That's not what I mean. But I've touched dead.
Did you kiss it on the lips?
No.
You kissed a
would
dead
kiss
body
him.
on the
No,
lips?
I didn't kiss anybody. I said I've touched dead people. I didn't kiss them.
Well, how many dead people have you touched?
I go to a lot of funerals.
He has a lot of people
Have
in
you
his closet.
touched like the suit that they're
No,
wearing?
the hand. Full on hand.
Oh, you're touching a dead guy.
Who cares?
Or
Who
woman.
cares? It is literally just a fucking
Dead guy.
bag of bones. What is our freak? You know,
No, you're the freak. Also,
No, I'm not the freak.
Why are
I
you
am the person who is rational here. There is nothing special or sacred about this thing. We are not our bodies.
I agree with that.
we are
going back to
not
that.
our bodies.
Why do you have the need to go into a funeral and touch the body?
Well,
Why
if
do
it's
you touch
someone,
the dead
if it's someone
bodies?
that I love, it's a nice, hold your hand, nice thing. It's just like a
But
goodbye.
you said before that we are not our bodies, and they're dead. So that's
Yeah,
not
true.
them anymore.
So you're just doing something
But
weird.
it's-
They are countering your own point. You're making our arguments for us.
Well, that's just making yourself feel better. But I do agree at a larger scope, it is stupid. I'm not saying that.
Have you ever gone into a funeral you just saw and went in and touched the body?
He kissed the lips. He said it.
I didn't say that. I had never kissed the lips before, but I wouldn't be above it.
Danny!
Oh my God!
Danny.
I was about to ask, what would you do
Danny!
if
Dude,
like
if your significant other dies, you give him a nice little kiss.
that's
I've seen every single person like who has had a living significant other. I've seen them kiss the body. Every single person.
On the lips?
on lips?
Maybe not on the lips. More like a cheek kiss, but either way.
I've seen
What's the
No, I've
difference?
seen
What's
it.
the
I've seen it, but
difference?
there's my point
You're
is.
not like tonguing it, bro.
Oh, I'm not saying that. Also,
Yeah, so
I don't.
what's the
I don't
difference? It's a
think
little
you can.
smooch. It's like a last.
You're like
It's a
that's
last.
like
You're saying goodbye to their vessel. That's what you're saying
It's
goodbye
a gateway to necrophilia.
to. No, it is not. No, it is not. First of all, the lips are sealed anyway.
We're getting blurry. That's what I was gonna say.
Trust me, the lips are sealed.
We're getting blurry here.
We're getting blurry.
It is-
You're
it is-
calling you're calling somebody a necrophiliac.
I think,
Antonio knows.
I think kissing.
What did I do?
You said you've seen it too, bitch.
I mean, it's still a gateway drug, kind of.
It is.
So you're saying your grandpa is a gateway necrophiliac?
Who said my grandpa was kissing
Was
dead
it your
bodies?
grandma? It was your grandma.
I don't
wasn't
know
it?
if it was my grandma.
Your grandma's a gateway necrophiliac.
She's kind of strange. I don't know. I don't know if Da Vinci took her yet. You know what I mean?
All I'm saying is that when I die, do not treat my body like some fucking.
I agree. You keep making this point.
Danny,
and
no one's
one's
treating your body
argued
with
that.
respect.
That's all
Don't
I'm
worry.
saying. I'm saying throw it in a fucking bag or a hole or a
Oh, we're not gonna do that.
dirt box or burn it. I don't care. I don't care.
I
That's
agree.
the point.
You're making two separate arguments.
And
You
a
keep
lot
going
of
back to
people-
this.
a lot of people
Danny,
do-
that's
he's
fine.
swimming in
A
this
lot of
argument.
people
That's fine.
do care as well.
I-
There are some people, my mom being one of them, that refuses to be buried in the ground. She's like, I don't like the idea of it. It's like doesn't matter. When you're dead, you're dead. What's
True.
the difference?
Well, I mean, you could respect what you
I
want.
agree.
No, of course I'll respect it. I
What does
still
she
think
wanna
it's
do?
Dumb. She wants a mausoleum.
That's on the ground.
No, it's not.
That's one of the.
The one's on
you're
top.
on like a shelf.
It's like a drawer.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
you're
wants
like
to
a
be put in the
drawer.
file cabinet. That's
Yeah,
it.
she wants to be put in the
And then you'll be like, oh, here's like the D section for Danny. Here's the M section for Mom. Is that her name?
yeah, but I don't
That's
think
all-
that's
that's
how
all
it
I think.
works.
It might be.
It comes in twos.
No, you have.
She wants
well,
to. She
depends
wants
how
to
big
be.
it is.
She wants to be to the right of my dad, which is where she sleeps, which is nice.
How'd we get here? What happened?
I don't know, Jason. What's the question?
Jason has a great question for us.
Or should we ask this first?
You know, that's a good point. I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question, and it's so the responsibility of our producers to cultivate these really thought-provoking questions. You're very nuanced, very never been seen before, right? So he came today, and this is a question to you guys. It's not the question; it's what comes after. He asked this question: would you rather suck do the first 90% of the blowjob or the last 10%? My question. That's not the question. My question is: have you ever heard that question before?
Yeah, we talked about this, I think, already.
Right. Now, my question to everybody back there, and I'm not going to punish him or do anything allegedly. How many of you have heard that question before? And I need it in the comments or whatever platform we are. Please, you have any piece to say about it?
I did not claim that I created that question. I said I saw it on Instagram.
No one said any of that.
I think
I don't know. I mean, persecuted.
more than have you ever heard this question, the job really is, do you think that we would be able to give any, unique insight on this question?
Right.
I think you'd have a lot of unique insight.
Well,
Got him.
You have wise words. I don't know.
you do have wise words.
I don't know the answer to this question, honestly. I think the last 10%.
I mean, it's definitely the last 10%.
Oh my gosh, it's definitely the first night. Are we really gonna get into this?
It's definitely the
You
last
guys rather
10%.
get cum
also-
came in your mouth?
I'd rather last
Yeah.
10%.
Thank you, Jason.
I'd rather do the legwork and not have the fucking,
The legwork is really the worst part, I would assume.
but the last 10%, that could go pretty. It's not
have to
one,
swallow.
It's not. Do I?
We didn't say all that.
Do I have to
You
swallow?
didn't say all that.
Yeah, but
It's kind of like worse to spit.
yeah, if you spit, I feel like that's only 9%.
If you no, it's worse to spit.
Why?
If you spit, now you're like his dirty little slut who has like
Oh,
cum all
je-
over your chest.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ! Chest. Have you ever
This is a-
spit before? Also, this is a kids
This
program.
is the Patreon. This is not a kids program.
No, I'm kidding.
This isn't the Patreon. It
Oh,
can't
I'm
be. This
sorry.
is Picky Boys After Dark.
Patreon, but we'll get more into it at
No,
patreon.com/pickyboys.
I don't
By
want
the
to talk
way,
about this more.
Jason, just bleep all that.
Jason, just people that better be the clip, and you better put it out there.
No, I still think the hard part about this is the first 90%.
The hard part about it is the penis.
Exactly.
Big dog.
Big dog. Big dog.
Big dog.
I mean, in an ideal situation.
All right, Jason, we can do a little more. We got a little news article for us.
What's happening in the world, Jason?
Sure. JT sent this earlier this week.
Oh.
Yes, I did send
is,
this.
Oh, let's just stick on the nude train.
This is a cruise ship departing from Florida next year that is fully nude, and I think it's the first.
Of its kind.
I don't know if it's the first of its kind or first in Florida.
First
Wait a minute.
of all,
Wait a minute.
I love these.
I have so many questions.
I love these. Hold on. Can you scroll up first? Because I got a couple things here. Just quick. Pack lightly. Love that.
Yeah, great
Scroll
subtitles,
scroll
great
There's a
scroll
lot
down.
of-
There's another one that's like the bare necessities.
That's the
love,
company.
Love. Oh, that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh.
Held by Nude Cruise Company, Bare Necessity. So I guess this must not be the first, right? If they're
No, it's Norwegian.
it's a collab.
Yeah.
Norwegian
Oh,
cruise line.
So passengers cannot be nude at the port unless announcements are made otherwise.
yeah. Oh, there's a lot. Of,
Showing up with a suitcase
What
and
does
just
that mean?
there's a lot of strange rules.
that's
Alright.
not strange.
No, but some of them make sense. No, on the actual.
All
Okay.
dining rooms require clothes.
Thank God.
But the buffet area does not, which feels like exactly. It should be the opposite, really.
No, it's just look, this is a place of you got to wear clothes here, but at the buffet, go crazy. Go crazy. It's a buffet.
I would be horrified to find a hair in my buffet meal.
Oh man.
It says the travel company also emphasized that taking photos and videos of any individual without consent is prohibited. Okay.
Fine.
As is wearing lingerie.
Yeah, I don't.
So is it saying you can't take photos or videos of people wearing lingerie, or is it lingerie is prohibited?
Lingerie is prohibited.
No,
Why?
no. I think it's saying you can't take
nude or lingerie.
Yeah. I think it's just saying you can't take photos when they're nude, and because they're like, well, she's not nude, she's wearing a fucking pasties on her nipples. Like, no. Can't take pictures of lingerie.
Are you
either.
sure?
I think that's.
I
what it
think
means.
that's what it means.
Why would
too,
they put
because
that in
why
the same
would
sentence?
wearing lingerie be a crime here?
Because a lot with these nudists, a lot of times it's not a sexual thing, and wearing lingerie makes it sexual.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The wording,
sure. Okay.
the wording is definitely weird. The wording is weird because it says as is wearing lingerie, like that's also prohibited.
Can we get the original statement, not
Listen,
the article?
If I'm going
No,
on this,
it's okay.
If I'm going on this cruise, maybe I don't understand nudism, but I'm expecting it to be sexual.
Right.
no. Like I think again, having
wait, scroll up. There's no titties or peepees there.
see at these
See, this looks kind of nice.
at these kinds of
those guys wear pants.
gatherings, again, like having an erection is highly frowned upon.
Well, no,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes.
Oh, for sure, dude.
No,
no one's saying get hard around.
I watched the nudist thing that said like having an erection is not frowned upon. Is if it's in a sexual nature, it is. But erections are just
First of
human
all.
nature.
Human sexual nature, yes.
Yeah, but you cannot. First of all, everybody knows this. An erection does not have to be sexual in nature.
Okay,
First
yeah,
of all,
yeah.
everyone knows this. If you're at a nude beach and you get an erection, you're supposed to cover up politely.
Or you just do it like an ostrich buried in the sand.
yeah.
I don't think it's frowned upon. That's not fair.
If you're rocking,
What do you mean it's not fair?
If you're
Okay.
rocking a fucking hard on at the
Bro.
nude beach, people are gonna be like, "That guy's a creep
Yeah.
and a weirdo."
No, if
Oh,
you're
oh.
like touching yourself, then yeah. But sometimes sometimes you get an erection, and everybody gets an erection in mass.
and you're
Everybody
suppo-
gets one.
That's
Everybody
true.
gets one.
In church,
it's not a
it's
sexual thing.
and you're
It could
supposed,
be.
It's
and you're-
not.
and you're supposed to, politely cover up.
It's something in the incense.
No, he's saying in church. No, what I'm saying is
I'm saying it doesn't have to be sexual.
Bro,
You're classifying it as a sexual thing, and an erection does not have to be sexual.
they said
Erections are sexual.
They said there's a
They
whiskey.
are
not always.
They are sexual.
They said there's a whiskey bar on the cruise. My point is, if there's one old bat who has a hard on at the whiskey bar, surrounded by tits, and him in the middle of the bar, he's going, "It's not a sexual erection, I promise." I don't
Yeah.
believe him.
I mean, that's fine if you don't believe him.
You
But
believe him?
Have you? My question simply is: have you ever gotten an erection in a non-sexual context? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't prove your point.
I think I had
It would absolutely prove my point.
No, because
No, 'cause
just
there was no
by the
tits
very
around
like
there. So who
nature,
cares?
by
There was
the
no
very,
tits
by
around.
the very nature, by the linguistics breakdown, like the penis is a sexual organ. Getting an erection is sexual. It is.
It's a sex organ.
It's a sex organ.
and
So-
it's also more than that.
Not
Okay,
really, not
but-
really.
but-
it's a bathroom organ
For sure, but
That's
but-
still sex
Which is
organ.
why. Which
No,
is why.
it's- no, it
which
is
is why.
not.
which-
No, yes, that's still
it's
sex
not.
organ. Yes,
Which is why you can go to the bathroom and pee, and that's not sexual. However, getting an erection is sexual.
I disagree with this
Okay,
statement.
all right,
that getting an erection is inherently sexual.
I have a better
I
question.
disagree
I have
with
a better
that.
question. Is it 97% sexual usually?
Of course.
Then that's enough. That's
That's
enough.
enough.
That's
That's
enough.
enough.
That's
That's enough
enough.
with a margin of
should-
error that we're finding.
But it should not be frowned upon then.
Unbelievably.
If it is a natural human reaction. Type in do nudists care about erections? Type it in.
Of course they're gonna.
Type it in.
Of course they're gonna say like, "Oh, it's not."
Do nudists care about an erection?
Type up.
If they
type up.
do,
type up.
I don't fuck with nudists because that is just so antithetical to their whole point.
3%.
This is a natural body. It shouldn't be covered
Nudists
up.
have jobs. That's another good follow up question.
That is a good. That is a good
It's
question.
probably remote jobs. They could probably do remote jobs.
As long as the guys are discreet about it.
Okay.
Yes, cover up with a towel. Yes, exactly
No,
what
they
I
didn't
was
say.
saying.
They
yes.
didn't say cover up with a towel.
That's what discreet means.
Read the fucking full thing.
They didn't.
Thank you.
They didn't say cover up with. They just said discreet.
Cover
Danny,
up with a
read the
towel.
full thing,
Danny, you're just reading the
please.
highlighted part.
we're talking
One
about
The
sentence
established
above.
nudist
One sentence
erection
above.
etiquette
One
is to
sentence
cover
above.
up with
Please,
a towel
do the
or go
minimum
in the
required
water.
reading before you come
or
to
go
class.
in the water until
This,
the moment
this
passes.
is what it. This is what happens. So he has Danny facts. He just read the highlighted
Or
part.
go
It
in-
Read the
didn't read
highlight. I told
3
him it was
words.
there. He went, no, it's not. I said, yes, it is. He went, no, it's not.
Or go into the pool. I mean, I guess that's fair-ish.
That's what we're saying.
That's exactly what I said. I said, when you get an erection, you're supposed to just cover up. That's it. That's all we're asking.
Because
But okay, well, this is the one TripAdvisor thing. I don't even know if this is written by a nudist.
First of all, I would trust TripAdvisor completely about this.
Why?
they're the ones doing the trips.
guess where
TripAdvisor is just other people saying it's just like Quora.
It's a forum.
It's a forum.
What were you expecting as an answer? A scientist?
Right there.
What were
Erections
you
are
expecting?
completely normal and natural. It's
That's
just a
core.
penis.
No, you just said
We-
core is a bad
We
thing.
nudists. I said TripAdvisor is equivalent to Quora.
Yeah.
They're both forums.
So
both should be taken into account. We don't care unless you make it a thing. Don't make it a thing. It's an erection. Get over it.
And cover up. That's
yeah.
it.
That's
Fucking do the helicopter with it.
I just
can't do a helicopter with
disagree.
an
I just
erection.
disagree with this notion that like, oh, you're a perv because you have an erection now. That's not necessarily the case, and also specifically in places where some people don't get erections. I feel like oftentimes you do get an erection just because you can't. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm saying
Maybe likes it when it's forbidden.
it's like you ever laugh at a place where you're not supposed to laugh?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you tell me you're not supposed to get an erection, my mind
Right,
is
right,
thinking
right,
about
right,
erections, and now
right,
I get an erection.
Right. But like that. Now you're saying. Now you're saying. Okay. You know how sometimes when you laugh when you're not supposed to laugh, but it's not funny. That's what you're saying. We're saying it's sexual. You're saying no. That's when it's the most funny. is when you're not allowed to laugh.
But yeah, exactly. But
So you're saying it's the most sexual.
But inherently, it is not funny. It's just you're laughing because you're not supposed to laugh. And I'm saying
But
this
it
is
is-
inherently non-sexual. I'm hard
It's
because
so,
you're saying I can't be hard.
But that's the thing. It's
That's what you're
it's so not funny that it becomes funny.
If the rule,
No,
It's
but
so not
but
funny.
it's not a one-to-one comparison. This is not so not sexual that it becomes sexual.
I think I
That's
just
not how
pulled
it
my
works.
back
That's
laughing.
not how
Kind
it
of,
works.
kind of.
No, not
First of
kind
all, also,
You have
so
no-
non-sexual that their tits are out. What the fuck are you talking
It
about?
doesn't have to be about that, bro. You are too. You're thinking with your dick. I'm
Right.
thinking with my mind.
right? That's
You're
clear.
thinking with your dick, and I think it's
That's very
it's
clear.
incredibly fucking Hippocratic.
Danny's thinking with his mind, right?
Hypocritical? What is the word?
Hippocratic oath. Danny.
No. Hypocritical. It's hypocritical that nudists who love the body and care about the body and don't see the body as sexual to see this thing as sexual.
I don't know that nudists say that.
This is
Well, then why are you fucking naked? if
they
why are
wanna
you
see
naked?
some tits,
No,
dude.
see
And
that's
they
you're
convinced a bunch of
misunderstanding.
people-
You're misunderstanding
they
them.
convinced a bunch
I
of
am understanding them. You are misunderstanding them. And
They set the cover up.
well, first of all, it's just some guy. It's just some guy.
There is no answer that's not just gonna be some guy.
give me a
Who
30.
cares? Who cares? What is the difference between seeing a penis and seeing an erect penis? If you're a nudist and you don't care, what is the difference?
big difference.
What is the difference?
Big difference.
Not for you, buddy.
The only thing I got from that out of that whole thing was Danny saying essentially that if he saw a sign that said "Don't get an erection," he'll immediately get an
Yes,
erection.
basically, yes. That is what I'm saying. And that is a natural body response. And I should not be ostracized. I have to walk the plank on this cruise because I got a boner. Sue me. Sue me. I got a boner on the cruise. Sue me.
So are we getting tickets?
And I'm not gonna put it on. I'm not gonna put it under the water, even though it might make it look bigger.
Big dog.
Refraction.
Refraction, baby. That's that. See, now I'm making it sexual, and that's not good.
Now it's bad. Read Snooki's bibliography. She says penis is looking bigger underwater.
I mean,
All right.
she can see.
We got to get out of here. Also, there's too many tears for today.
Are we getting tickets?
Yeah, let's get tickets.
Yeah.
Let's go. Anybody want to
can't
go on
phone
that?
it.
Also, this is definitely a sex cruise. I don't believe it. This is a sex cruise.
It's for sure a sex cruise.
Yeah.
So that's why they're saying
What do you think the average age is?
old.
Saggy.
Yeah, that's good.
50 plus.
No, you'd be
40.
surprised. There's 40s. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Average, I'd say it's probably 50s though.
30
There'll definitely be some 40s.
35 to 60, and then it jumps a gap to 80s.
All right.
All right. Well, you might as well join the Patreon. I mean, it's patreon.com/PickyBoys. You get double the stuff, more than double the stuff because of all the promotions and extra videos we do. JT, tell them where to find you.
Find me on Instagram at the JBalls.
Danny?
I mean, Danny is watching on Instagram and with an erection in a place I shouldn't have.
Oh.
You gotta stop. See, now it's getting.
But now
this is-
that sounded weird.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that to sound weird.
the whole thing sounded weird. That's what we were getting at.
But we're talking. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's, you know what? Let's just. Let's
I'm gonna do it again. You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram and with no erection in a place that I can't
weirder.
have one.
That's weirder. It's weirder. It's weirder. You can find me at Ann Briscoe. Can't forget to follow.
It's in the fucking bio. Go fuck yourself.
And all adjacent stuff, too. Don't forget that.